Okay, question 12, 2018. Write the following as a single fraction in its simplest possible form. So if you're adding or subtracting fractions, you have to get a common denominator. Now here the common denominator is going to be n minus 3 multiplied by 2n plus 5. So here we're going to have 2 over n minus 3 minus 5 over 2n plus 5. So this is going to equal, on the bottom, we've got the product of these two terms. So we've got n minus 3 times 2n plus 5. So we can think of cross multiplying here. The 2n plus 5 is going to cross and multiply with the 2. And similarly, the n minus 3 is going to cross multiply and multiply with the 5. So you can see then we've got 2 times 2n plus 5 minus 5 times n minus 3, and then on the bottom we've got n minus 3 times 2n plus 5. Now 2 by 2n is 4n, 2 by 5 is 10, minus 5 by n is minus 5n, and minus 5 by a minus 3 is a plus 15. On the bottom then we still have n minus 3 by 2n plus 5. Next of all then, on top we've got 4n minus 5n and 10 plus 15. 4n take away 5n is minus 1n, 10 and 15 is 25. So on top you get minus n plus 25, and the bottom stays as n minus 3 all over 2n plus 5. In part B then, show that 4x minus 3 to be squared plus 24x is positive for all values of x. Now 4x minus 3 to be squared, this means 4x minus 3 by 4x minus 3. Now if you multiply 4x by 4x, that's going to give 16x squared. If you multiply 4x by a minus 3, that's going to give minus 12x. If you multiply minus 3 by 4x, this gives minus 12x. Finally, if we multiply minus 3 with a minus 3, this is going to give a plus 9. Now the minus 12x and the minus 12x gives minus 24x. Okay, so we've worked out what 4x minus 3 to be squared is. Next of all, if we want to add on 24x to that, so we're adding 24x to this side, which means we add 24x to this side. Now what happens is that the minus 24x and the plus 24x will cancel. So what we're just left with then is 16x squared plus 9. Now anything to be squared is always a positive. A positive multiplied by 16 is a positive. Positive means it's greater than 0. Plus 9 is also a positive number that's greater than 0. So because that's greater than 0 and that's greater than 0, that means because both terms are greater than 0, everything is greater than 0. So that means that it's positive.